to another edition, Season 3 of Entrepreneurs in Fuego. We're documenting the journey of incredible entrepreneurs, like my new best friend, Jerry Bianco, man. How you doing, man?
Hello. Terrific, thank you.
You're half the man I used to know.
That's right.
And I say that congratulating you, and I say that in a very flattering way, man.
Thank you for that.
This is a guy, honestly, you weighed about maybe 35, 40 pounds.
Correct.
More. And this wasn't long ago, Jerry.
No, not that long at all.
Within maybe 6 months or so?
5 or 6 months,
Five
correct.
or 6 months ago.
Yes.
I see you at every networking event, and I just saw you about a week ago, and I swear to you, Jerry, I did not recognize. I mean, you look, again, I'm flattering. You look younger, with a lot more energy, and half your size, man.
I am. Yeah, it was just an incredible journey that most people would like to lose some weight.
Yeah.
Especially as we get older, get a little more sedentary.
Yeah.
And it creeps up a bite at a time. And I decided to lose some weight. I was given the opportunity by happenstance to try the products, and one of the only reasons I accepted it because there are so many misrepresenting or scams out there. That a friend of mine represented it, and she said, "Well, and there's a money-back guarantee." Well, now you have my attention.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
Right.
Long story short, 30-day money-back guarantee. About week 3, I had lost 6 or 7 pounds already.
Wow.
And give me some more product, and the rest is history.
And the product is Isagenix.
Isagenix, correct.
Before then, where I met you, how I remember you, in fact, I've known you for a number of years, Jerry.
Yes.
You used to work for Legal Shield.
Correct.
For the longest time in the world, correct?
19 years.
19 years.
Yes.
But then you find yourself, personally, that you needed a change. You needed to make a change, a physical change.
Yes.
And you say by happenstance, to use your word,
yes.
You find this product, money-back guarantee, and you're going to be your own guinea pig.
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess that's what you decided to do.
You know, I've been blessed. To go back a little bit, I've been an entrepreneur for four decades.
Yep.
Failed at more businesses than I've succeeded at, which is where, as you know, the learning comes. And the ones that I've had the most success with were the ones I never planned on getting into. Just opportunity crossed my path, and God gave me the direction, and I ran with it, and this is just exactly what happened here.
When you failed as an entrepreneur, there are certainly a lot of lessons that one can learn from failure.
Yes.
The one that stands in your mind, what is it?
Never lose sight of your goal. Persist, and for your world to change, this must change. Change the way you think, improve yourself, your image, and move forward. And just learn from your mistakes, grieve, complain, get over them, and move on.
Very often, the word insanity pops up, right, for entrepreneurs. And again, doing the same thing, the same activity, expecting different results.
Yes.
That's insanity. Yet, a lot of us are insane. We continue doing the same thing, expecting different results. And what I hear you saying, though, Jerry, is that with persistency, learning from your mistakes, and avoiding those mistakes the next time around, that's what you need to do.
Absolutely. Learn from your mistakes or you're doomed to repeat them. And don't be afraid to take risks. Everyone experiences fear. Is it going to be a limiting situation where you're afraid to do whatever, or an opportunity to grow, to get through it and experience a sense of joy and satisfaction and accomplishment?
When you talk about, though, Jerry, let's talk a little bit about, you're talking about don't be afraid of taking risks.
Correct.
And is it really taking risks? Because a lot of our entrepreneurs, we take calculated risks, not the reckless risk, if you will. And I think that that's what you're talking about.
I think I'm going to bring it to the micro, the little risks, to get into business and making the calls, getting out of your comfort zone, picking up the proverbial 800-pound phone, or getting a hold of someone who owes you a past due invoice and negotiating that.
Don't be afraid to get a no.
Absolutely.
Don't be afraid to get a no.
Absolutely.
Keep dialing until you get a yes. Because at some point, the law of averages is going to say, out of 40 no's, maybe there's one yes.
Correct. A great book by John Maxwell I just finished. It's called Failing Forward, and it's a wonderful opportunity. I wish I had read it a long time ago, but it just it's not what happens in a person's life, it's their opinion of what happens. And if you look at something from this angle, well, if you get out and go over here and look at it from that way, it looks entirely different.
You have 4 decades as an entrepreneur.
Yes, sir.
And you still have that fire. Now more than now you've lost like 40 pounds, so you still now your fire's like been relit.
Oh, and my energy level is, prior to Isagenix, about 2 or 3 in the afternoon I'd look for the couch. Now I'll go home and I'll go to the gym. And of course, when you start doing that, you create more energy and so on and so forth. And there's a very positive spiral.
And I can see that. I mean, it's contagious because I've
Yes.
known you personally, so I can
Sure.
attest and be actually a testimonial of what you used to look and what you are right now. And the amount of energy that you have is just incredible.
Thank you.
It's just incredible. In 4 decades as an entrepreneur, if you remember somebody saying something to you as a lesson that really stuck with you forever, in this 4 decades, what would that be? What was that?
Listen to others, but make your own decisions. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Do your research, do your background, but it's your life. You're the only one responsible for your decisions, so boldly step forward and move ahead.
The person that is coming into business now, one of the biggest challenges that he or she faces is marketing.
Absolutely.
Give us a marketing tip.
Oh,
You got 4 days. You got 4 days. You got to share a little bit of your.
okay.
Bring it out of your bag of tricks, Jer.
Well, on one end of the spectrum, you have, oh my God, where do I go with the internet, direct mail, follow-up, telephone.
Yep.
Keep it simple, one thing at a time. Don't reinvent the wheel. Find out what works for your industry and pursue it, depending on what the industry is. But keep things as simple as possible and develop relationships with people. The internet and electronic and technology is terrific, but nothing goes more like this with a direct handshake and I. Absolutely. And that's a skill that's unfortunately, a skill, yes, and values that are slowly being eroded in the business community.
We're hiding behind text messages.
Absolutely.
We're hiding behind emails. We're hiding behind the technology
Yes.
rather than the face-to-face, rather than the handshake, rather than the how you doing
Right.
today, rather than the genuine contact.
Sincerity, marketing. If you can show true sincerity and compassion to another person to help them solve their problems, where you put them first and you second. Zig Ziglar said it. If you help enough people get what they want out of life, you will, after they get what they want, then you will get what you want. And to be an attitude of gratitude, to be of service, and to find what really motivates a person and help them accomplish that, you will get what you want.
I like what you said, sincerity marketing.
Yes.
Maybe you should trademark that before I do, Jerry. You're the man. I
God
appreciate
bless.
it, man. And when I see you next time, don't lose any more weight. You're looking pretty good.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, you're not afraid of saying your age, right?
No.
How old are you?
I'll be 71.
Amen. With that, we're out.